Do you have a membership with Costco and you're looking to return a few things? Well, check this out because these are some of the things that you cannot return to the store to Costco even with a membership. Televisions. Well, if you are in the market for a new television, Costco has you covered. No problem. They have a truly impressive selection of televisions. I mean, you can browse by size, by features like smart TV technology and others. However, Costco will only accept a television for return if you have purchased it within 90 days. Otherwise, you will be stuck with that television, but don't you worry because if your TV has any kind of problems or issue, Costco's got an amazing support team that can help you troubleshoot them. You guys, if you're liking this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so then that you can get notified about future videos. And that's all I'm going to say. Let's continue with the video. Another thing that you cannot return to Costco are household appliances. In case you didn't know, Costco sells household appliances that are likely less expensive than any other appliance stores. That includes microwaves, refrigerators, laundry machines, water heaters, washers, dryers, dishwashers, you name it. They have pretty much everything. That renders Costco a one-stop shop if you're moving into a new home and need to, outfit the kitchen, the bathroom, the laundry room. They even have appliances packages. Not bad, right? However, similarly to the policy that we just talked about televisions, you have 90 days to decide whether you want to keep that appliance or not, because after the 90 days, they will not be accepting that appliance. So choose wisely. And the list continues, and now we've got drones. Because while drones are certainly less essential for your home than televisions or appliances, they can be really, really, really fun to experiment with. They can also take your photography to the next level, especially if you're hoping to snag that perfect aerial shot. And some people have found some ways to actually make money with a drone. Not me, other people. But of course, drones are super affordable at Costco, though their selection of aerial cameras is fairly small. But before you buy one from the big box store, however, know that they cannot be returned after 90 days. Similarly to televisions, similarly to appliances. So just be super careful when you take that drone for a spin around, and then 90 days later, you will not be able to return it. Next up on the list is computers, because it's so hard to believe a time when computers weren't around, right? Like weren't part of our working lives. But thanks to the development of the internet, the way we look at computers right now is completely different than it was 20, 30, 50 years ago, of course. Fortunately, Costco sells computers to keep your office stocked with the best machines out there. And if you're using computers for leisure or for gaming, don't you worry, because Costco has options for every single person. Again, be advised that the return policy is 90 days to return a computer purchased at Costco, which is actually a pretty good reason to purchase a solid warranty. Next up on the list is cell phones. Because similar to computers, cell phones have become such an integral part in our lives. I mean, we use it for everything, you guys. I mean, for shopping, to look for directions from point A to point B, for news, for information, for texting with our friends, pretty much everything. Like cell phone plans are not cheap, but Costco is actually a really good spot to go and purchase a phone with a phone plan. In this case, you guys, it's actually quite surprising that Costco allows you to return your cell phone within the 90 days of purchase. But after that time passes, you guessed it, you cannot return that cell phone. That cell phone is yours forever to keep. Now we're going to be talking about jewelry, right? Because Costco has been selling jewelry for decades. And unlike the other items on this list, you are free to return most jewelry items even after 90 days have come and gone. So if you purchase an engagement ring to pop the question and that person, he or she, said no, you're going to be able to go back to the store and return the jewelry and get your money back. I really don't hope that ever happens to any one of you, ever. The only exception occurs if you bought a diamond that it's 1 carat or larger. And in this case, you need all of the original paperwork we're talking about, receipts, we're talking about certificates, and etc. if you want to return the piece. And even then, you won't get your money back, but you will be given a credit for other Costco jewelry. Up next, we have cigarettes and alcohol. Yes, Costco isn't here to judge your lifestyle habits at all. That's why they sell cigarettes by the carton, bottles of wine, alcohol, giant handles of your favorite spirits, you name it, right? But the return policy on these items isn't up to Costco. According to the customer service page, this is what they say. Boop. Costco does not accept returns on cigarettes or alcohol where prohibited by law. If you want to return a case of wine or a bottle of scotch, even if you bought it with the best credit card to use at Costco, you will need to know whether the state where you bought it allows it. If you got a car, you need tires, and you guessed it, you can buy tires at Costco at really, really good prices though. So if you opt to install brand new tires as opposed to used tires, Costco is equipped to actually install tires on a variety of trucks and cars, and they're usually cheaper than your local auto shop or dealership. However, these tires aren't covered by Costco standard and generous return policy. What? Why is that? Well, it's because tires naturally get worn out during extended use. It stands to reason that Costco isn't going to let you bring them back at the end of their lives. However, you can purchase a warranty along with these tires to cover any mishaps. Batteries. Because whether you're going to keep kids' toys working, powering devices while camping, or need to operate your vehicle, you are going to need, you guessed it, a battery. Maybe you even have one installed in your car at Costco when you get those tires swapped out. But like tires, you guys, all batteries have a shelf life and aren't designed to last forever, even the rechargeable kind. That means you'll once again want to look into getting a product-specific warranty to cover your purchase. That way, if something goes wrong long before the battery is worn out, you will be able to have Costco replace it. Smartwatches. From Apple Watches to Samsung Galaxy Watches to Fitbits, you name it. Smartwatches have become so popular, such a popular devices for those who want to track their steps, workouts, get notifications, even more conveniently, you name it, right? We may have once thought that a cell phone was enough on-the-go convenience, but no. Having a device attached to our arms is totally the norm nowadays. Like cell phones, if you bought a smartwatch from Costco, you only have 90 days to return it. After that, it's all yours. Almost done, you guys. Another thing that you cannot return is touchscreen tablets. In a world where there's never too much tech, of course, many of us have laptops, one or two. We also have smartphones, an in-between size device. It's a tablet. The convenience of owning an Apple iPad, Samsung Galaxy Tab, or Microsoft Surface are obvious, right? They're smaller, they're lighter than laptops with a lot of the same features, while having a bigger and brighter touchscreen than a smartphone with the ability to make phone calls. I mean, it's amazing, actually. I do own one. They're great for watching shows or movies while traveling, checking emails, surfing the web, and much more. But if you buy a tablet from Costco, you have 90 days to decide if you want it forever, because after that, the mega store will not take it back.